transformed.
We was talking about that scripture earlier, man. You know what I'm saying? Being not conformed to this world, you're not supposed to look like these people. You're not supposed to carry the vibration of these wicked ass people, man. Go ahead.
God, he says, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's right. That's right.
Transforming what? By the renewing of your mind, man.
Yeah. Re means to make new. You know what I'm saying? Old things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new.
Yeah. We become that new creature, man. Go ahead, bro.
Book of 2 Corinthians.
Speak up a little bit.
Book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 17. Therefore, if any man be in a Mashiach, he is a new creature.
Yep.
Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
See how the spirit go full back around, man? It goes back into being reborn again. Becoming that child again, man. Becoming new again. Because the scripture says what? It says that you can't put new wine into old bottles. Now, brothers use that to say what? Like a majority of the old guys ain't gonna get this truth because they stuck in their ways. But spiritually, we all were old bottles, man, and we became new bottles through the spirit. You know, we reformed our mind and became new vessels to carry this new wine, which is this refreshed knowledge that we're speaking, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And of all things are of the power who have reconciled us to himself by Yahushua Mashiach.
Exactly, man. Who reconciled us to himself, man. And when you break down that word reconcile, reconciliation, hey, I don't see how can you fit anybody else in that besides Israel. Because the word reconcile, means again or back, and concile goes back to the word friendly, man. So it means reconcile means friendly again. When was the Lord ever friendly with the rest of these heathens, man? When did the Lord ever call these heathens his friends? He didn't. He called Abraham his friend, man. And he promised it unto his seed, which was given to Isaac and on to Jacob, man. Matter of fact, let's prove it. 2nd Ezra is the 4th chapter, man.
That's beautiful. Wow.
You got more, brother? There's more in there?
That was it on there.
I think it's 4. It might be 5, brother. Slocky. It speaks about how the Lord chose Jacob and put by Esau.
Oh, that's 6.
Because that's ultimately what Esau mad at, man. He mad because his ass got put by, man. Because his ass was rejected, man. 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra. 3 and you can start at 11.
2nd Ezra chapter 3, verse 11. It says, nevertheless, one of them that left us the name Noah with the household, and who came all righteous men. It says, and it happened.
Whom came all righteous men. You know, that's the seed line. Go ahead.
It says, and it happened that when they...
As it went from Noah to Shem to our Faxad on down. Right? Go ahead.
That when they that dwell upon the earth began to multiply and had gotten them many children, and there it says, and where a great people, they began again to be more ungodly than the first. It says, now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them, whose name was Abraham. Him thou lovest, and unto him only thou shewest thy will.
Unto him only.
Let me know.
The Lord showed his will, right? Go ahead.
It says, and made an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou would never forsake his seed. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau, and put by Esau. And so Jacob became the great multitude.
And put by Esau, man. So Jacob became the great multitude. You know? The Amos 3:1 said the Lord only knew Abraham, man, and showed him his will, and gave him an everlasting covenant with him and with his seed, which went down to Isaac, which went down to Jacob. I think Sirach 40 was somewhere in Sirach 40 speaks about the blessings that was placed upon the 12 as well. Go here, bro.
Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Exactly, man. You know, the Lord punish us for all our iniquities. Because we the only ones he knew upon this planet. Amos 3:1, brother.
This is Exodus 4:22. It says, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Now when you look up the word firstborn, click on what it gives you, it's going to lead you all the way to, in the Hebrew, the 10, it's like the H1061. And straight to the point, it says, it says to give the birthright, and the birthright was given to Jacob. He wasn't technically physically the firstborn, but it said what? To give the birthright. He got the birthright.
Yeah, because of Hebrews 12:16. Grab that. Because this is why Esau hates you, man.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Esau just rolled past. That could have been. Now how the Lord gonna get a kingdom to a profane and a profane person and a fornicator, man?
The basis of all men.
A murderer. See this from the beginning.
What did it say in Ezekiel? The Lord shall send the worst of the heathen upon thee. Man. The worst heathens, like it, brother.
Job said they was the vilest of the earth, man.
Viler than the earth.
Viler than the earth,
yeah, man.
I got
Let it rip. Hold on, let the brother finish this.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Now you got niggas arguing about whether that was red meat or not, whether that was bloody meat or not, man.
I was just gonna say whether it was raw meat or.
Come on, dog. Hey, things pertaining to salvation, though we teach, man. Fuck wrong with that. That's a nigga that'll swallow a camel and strain at a neck. That's these niggas, man. What does that got to do with salvation?
I want to make a point.
Feel like his meat wrong.
He still eat bloody meat. The nigga a cannibal. Do that change that? What's the point? What's the point?
Hey, the motherfucker eat red meat, nigga. Point blank. God damn.
Hey, one preachy Howard Shaw of what? Of strife and contention, man. That's all niggas is about, man.
Supposing that he may add affliction to my bonds, man.
That's it. Hey, and them niggas, Yahweh Shah got a special death for you niggas, man. Hey, he opened up the earth for Abraham, Purim, and Dathan that came against Moses. And you niggas doing the same thing now, man. So the Lord gonna do a new thing to you niggas, man. Go ahead, bro.
For ye know how that afterward
You gonna get destroyed by ICBM nuclear fire. That's the new thing, man. Something that can melt elements. That'll melt your eyes out your socket and your tongue out your mouth, man. Go ahead, bro.
when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
No, he saw it carefully with tears, man. No place of repentance. Like the dictionary says, you know.
Precept.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 37:28. For Yahweh loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Verse 29. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. 30. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his power is in his heart. None of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. That's Esau.
And 2/3 of our people as well.
And then Yahweh will not lead him in his land. Yahweh will not lead him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on Yahweh Shem Yahushua and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen.
Yeah, hey, Psalms 91 says what? Only with thy eyes shalt thou see the reward of the wicked, man. Because it shall not come nigh thee, as the scriptures say, man. You know? And that's the faith and the hope of the saints, man. That was it? You was holding? I called for something?
Yeah.
We read the Hebrews 12:16.
This is Job chapter 30. I'll start at verse 1. It says, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste.
And that's when you was chasing to the Caucasus Mountains, man.
You're gonna take them off.
Job said he wouldn't let you niggas even sit with his dogs, man. Why would he say that?
Because you had tried to have sex.
You already know, man. The most profane person in Esau, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. And this is your history. All that caveman. We was that evolutionary, whatever. We came from monkeys and then developed, and then we was in cave. No, that caveman history. That's your history. Caucasian mean what? Cave dweller, man. Or like the brother like to say troglodyte, man. All these $30 million words for your simple history of dwelling in caves, man.
Yeah. and those mallows and juniper roots is what sustained him. Because his ass eating raw meat and eating burnt meat and shit, you know? He either undercooked it or overcooked it.
They got something called Pittsburgh rare, where it's charred on the outside, but bloody rare in the inside.
Steak tartare. That's another tartare. Steak tartare, man. This thing is wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Verse 5, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief.
And that's how you know John 10 and 10, Officer Shaw. That's how you know who Yahushua was talking about when he said this, man. Because it said, what? Read that part again?
Job 30 and 5. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief.
They cried after them as after a thief. Can you read that?
John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not.
So who is that thief, man? You already know who it is. It's Esau Edom. Go ahead.
Not for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
And what was given to him? What was his blessing, brothers? What was Esau's blessing?
Sword.
No, that's all good.
You said it like he was harmonizing the sword.
Go ahead, brother.
I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Exactly, man. Yahushua came to bring life, man. He's given unto those that he chose.
Verse 6. To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Caucasian.
Yep.
It says, among the bushes they braved, under the nettles they were gathered together.
You can picture, that's the caveman mentality.
Grunting.
You can picture the hair wild, big ass hairy ass beard, clothes disintegrating off. Because what, I believe it was the book, the 13th Tribe. What, it spoke about how they wore their clothes till they disintegrated. They ate the lice and the bugs from their pubes and shit. Like they was actually fucking cavemen, man.
Fuck their mothers.
They used the skulls as bowls when they died. That's the man who's ruling this planet, man. That's who you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans look up to and want to be, man. Go ahead, bro.
Any caveman can do it. Who was Esau? 13th tribe. It says, verse 8. They were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men.
Children of base men. Hey, can we end it on Daniel 4 and 17?
It says, they were viler than the earth.
They were viler than the earth, man. more profane and
dumb.
wicked person than Esau, man. Most despicable. It ain't even words. He's despicable, man.
Despicable.
Can we end it on that Daniel 4?
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers.
The prophets.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua controls everything. Go ahead.
And give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the beast of men.
The basis.
Oh, Salaki. The
Set up over them the basis of men. Violent than the earth, man.
And that word base means low. So if you the basis of men, you the lowest of men. Of all the nationalities on the earth, you at the very bottom ruling.
He a heathen to the heathens. Because they all low to us.
Yep.
They beneath us.
The supreme heathen.
So Esau is a heathen to the heathens. Ain't that a bitch? Hey, with that, all praises, honor, and glory
To Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers who preach the gospel in truth and in sincerity, always in charity. Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.
Bob.